Like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below. Thai musician Lam Morrison remains in ICU this morning, according to his daughter, the actress Nattasha Nauljam. She went on to tell us that he's suffering from a blood infection and will remain in ICU. Lam, crowned as Guitar King of Thailand by his pals in Carabao, is a Pattaya resident and has been a star of the rock music scene here in Thailand for decades. A personal friend of this station, Lam Morrison had, until COVID, played regularly in the city, but in recent times, like many of us, remained in his East Pattaya home to avoid infection. From all of us at Fabulous 103, we send him our very best wishes for recovery. Following the resumption of diplomatic relations between Thailand and Saudi Arabia, which resulted from a personal visit by the Prime Minister last month, the national Saudi Arabian Airline will resume direct flights to Thailand from next Monday. Work too will resume for Thai labourers there. And here, well, it's expected that perhaps 250,000 Saudis will visit in the coming year. This as worries arise regarding Russian and Ukrainian potential tourism for Thailand as the standoff escalates between the two countries. America too could issue a recommendation to no-fly if diplomacy fails in the region and turns to war. In addition to every province increasing the number of isolation units to relieve the caseload on hospitals following the sharp increase in COVID numbers, the Army, Navy and Air Force have been ordered to be on standby to reopen facilities on military bases such as Sattahip if and when needed. Whose job is it in a family to take out the garbage? That was a continued row between a Thai couple in our province. It seems that the disagreement had gone on for ages, but this week escalated, as we're told the 67-year-old husband shot and killed his 61-year-old wife as they bickered again, still about who would take the bin outside. Locals claim that he afterwards tried to kill himself, but failed, and so he remains in police custody. Meanwhile, in our own region, and this morning, the province reports 929 new cases of COVID, with the expectation that most, if not all, will be Omicron. Seeing Chonburi reporting 153, Silachar 295, Banglamung 218 and Sattahip 58. Nationally, the figures are continuing to rise. In the same period, 18,363 new cases around the country, with 15,651 said to have recovered and been released from quarantine. A foreign bicycle rider has been killed while riding on the 331 near Hua Yai. With various reports being given, it's believed he was riding along with others. The pickup driver, also involved in the accident, remained at the scene as police and medics quickly arrived. Described as European between the ages of 60 and 70, the truck driver stated initially that the cycle pulled across the road in front of him, but full details have yet to be revealed. Heightened checks on former bars, now eateries, have been seen in the city this week following the national rise in COVID cases. Worried that many do not enforce COVID checks has seen the city busy last night with officials checking and in many cases re-advising businesses on social distancing and COVID test checks. Many tell us that the situation has become extremely relaxed in the past few weeks. The authorities are none too happy with that. And with the Met Office promising highs today of just 28 degrees, dropping down to 23 tonight, so that's going to be chilly for most of us, and with the promise of a storm front coming from the west. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme,